I don't know, my skin is always so dry. I wish I could figure out what I could use. My skin is always dry. Is that? Oh, no, it's Lord Jesus. I don't know from a whole thing of one thing to another thing. Oh, oh. It's 3 minutes. It's probably not even let nobody even know I'm even on here. Who is this? Don't mind me. Oh God. I guarantee you. No notification bell was sent out. I guarantee you nothing. Nobody don't know I'm on. It's not let nobody know. No nothing. It's just how things go. Then again, people might be sleeping. Wow, 33 don't look too bad. Wow, you only 33? Jesus Christ. I better not complain about me no more. Okay, here we go. I'm about to change my life forever. I'm not living like this no more. No more. I'm gonna start going into everything. Let's see this. This child always sending me stuff. I tell you 900 times.
It's now your time to try.
I saw that before. Okay, what you sending me? Amen. I look like a person that you can't have connection with and other people that want to keep it. Exactly. I think people probably sleep. How long has this been? It's 2. Yeah, I probably sleep too. It's Wednesday. Oh, I was trying to come on earlier, but as faith would have it, something happened along the way. Oh God. I'm not following nobody back because whenever I follow somebody, I'm meeting Susie. Do you want to play? No, I don't. I want to play with you. Some people can't view your videos because it contains content owned by Warner Music Group rights management. The Warner Brothers about to lose money. Sexy is more sexy. This is why the artists are going independent because they're blocking their music. People need their music played so they can make money. But you blocking their music. People kill me. People trying to get paid and people blocking their music. This world is so evil. You trying to make money and you can't get paid because the company that you with is blocking your music. So nobody can hear your music. And you got bills coming in. This world is just so oof, I am so over it. I really am. I honestly am sick of this world with these shenanigans. 7 minutes and nobody's on. It's because nobody knows I'm here. All I'm gonna do is go to sleep. Hey, Miss Moore, how are you, love? Huh? Yeah, girl, I was out there and I probably should have did you get a notification or you didn't get anything, Miss Moore? Did you get a notification? It says 0 people watching. I'm great, honey. Let me tell you something. This man, this man, it's so funny because it's saying this man came up on me and I kept telling him to leave me alone. When I tell you he got upset with me and next thing I knew, he spit on me. He spit on me and girl, you know how we do. So I'm like, he also was trying to test something I had. He tried to tear it up. But he was abbreviated, like he was really high. And I'm like, I kept telling him, I said, please get away from me. And it was so weird because I was telling everybody just leave me alone. People just will not leave you alone. And the thing that gets me is, I think every time you try to change, it's going to be a challenge. I'm so tired of these challenges. I can't. I cannot catch a break. I really can't. People love to start trouble with you and then they become the victim. I mean, but to look at it on a positive note, I can honestly say, God had my back because so many people came to my rescue, which was weird. But you know, you try to find some things from a positive point of view, and I definitely try to do that now. Try to find stuff from positive. But when I tell you, because when the cops came, the first cop that came in, he was a white guy. He's not really white. He's black, but he looks white. I know him from Gablehood. So he told me, he was like, I know he was like, why are you, girl, I'm gonna be honest, I was tired. You know what it is? I don't want to fight nobody. I just want to go from point A to point B and mind my business. But clearly, that's not how life is going to work for me. And to be honest with you, I'm tired of it. Like I am really tired of it. You absolutely right, Miss Moore. And speaking on that note, since my mother died, I've been looking at things a lot differently. I had to learn that when people tell me something to believe, I never believe when people mean to me, like I never believe, like for some reason in my sick, twisted mind, I never believed they were really that mean. I felt they were going through something. Like I gave them a pass to hurt me more, which is stupid on my part. Because as a child growing up, I was always sent back to my abuser. So, of course, if I meet people that abuse me, I already know how to navigate through it and make it not that bad. So when men abuse me or people abuse me, I'm like, oh, they don't mean it. They don't mean it. And that's how I grew up. But after my mother died, I found out that I was wrong. That she actually meant it, and she even went a step. And it's so. And this is you show how stupid I am. I kept saying, I kept saying she don't mean it. And I, but the pattern is what freaks me out. Like the men that's been in my life, and like a lot of times people be like, "How do you make it this far, Raven, for all the stuff you've been through?" Because in my sick, twisted mind, I never believed people were really that bad. I just felt that they were going through something. They really didn't mean it. And then I realized that people really meant what they said to me. So when they hated me, they didn't like me, whatever the case may be, they meant it. And me in my mind, I gave them a pass. Oh, they don't mean it. They're just going through something. Oh, just give them a couple of hours, give them a couple of days. And to find out, they meant it. And then I started analyzing the men in my life. And I was like, I've been around men who say they didn't want me, but they want my body. They don't want to be seen with me, but they want my body. And I'll be like, well, I understand what they're going through. I always made excuses and I gave them the power to destroy me, not knowing that's what they was doing. But I'm gonna tell you that wake up pill is crazy. Maybe you're not stupid. Our family can be our worst. You absolutely right, Miss Moore. And the thing that gets me is I was I call myself stupid because it's so big. Like it's really big. I have literally opened the door for people to dog me, and they did. I was around people who abused me, and I stayed. I stayed. It's kind of like the prostitute and pimp thing. You're like, if you're a prostitute, why'd you give me your money to the pimp? Because it wasn't that bad. But once I found out the hard way, because you know me, I'm trial and error, I was like, well, damn. So I was talking to this guy. We've been talking, I know him for years now. And he always let me know he didn't want me. But of course, you know, they want you until after they get what they want, then they don't want you no more. But when I tell you we became close, we bonded, we was around each other all the time, we woke up in the morning, went to sleep, we was always there. But this is the thing with me. I appreciate the men that go ghost on you. I don't like the ones who stick around. Like I'm gonna stick around to take the salt and rub it in your. I'm gonna personally stick around to make sure I destroy you. Now, I'm gonna tell you that I want a relationship with you. I'm gonna tell you I want to be with you. I'm gonna tell you all this stuff, and it's all gonna be a lie. I'm gonna build you up, then I'm gonna tear you down, and then they you fall all in love with this person, and this person don't even want you. It was all a trick. And then you said why you did what you did. They get quiet because they have no answer. And it's like, well, if you you came across as somebody I fell in love with, you came across somebody I really cared about, you spent the night, we ran, and it was all a trick. Now, how do I undo what you done to me to come on your level. It's kind of like when people like, why you go back to the man that beat you? Because for some reason in your mind, you can't quite see what's been done to you. Because it was done in the blanket of love, but it was a trick. And now you have to get yourself together. Now you have, and even though you know, it's a process of getting there. Girl, when I tell you, I don't want to be like my mother was. She was with the man that didn't want her. She actually married him. Mm-mm. I don't want to live that life because no matter how beautiful she was, no matter how gorgeous she was, when the wrong man comes along, you can't see that beauty no more because you're so busy pulling in his energy that is darkening your light and is killing you. All for the love of a man. All for the fact that wanted to be loved. Girl, when I tell you, when I see myself now, I'm like, this ain't it. Understandable, understand that more than you know. But you know, Raven, you are very strong. You can make. You're right, Miss Moore. Thank you. But you know what it is? I think it's the wake up call. And the sad part, Miss Moore, it's not like it's just I'm just waking up. It's been in my face all the time. I just didn't want to see it because I didn't want to see them in that light because I didn't believe them. See, when you brought up as a child and you brought up believing that people a certain way, you follow those people. That's why I always pick men that was abusive. That's why I always pick men that were bad. That's why I pick men that were killers and murderers, and because it wasn't that bad. Like I was always their lawyer. So when it came on me, it wasn't that bad. Now, if you hit me, it came on you. I'll be back. I'll be right back. Ah, yeah. So it's amazing. Once you see yourself, you see yourself, and sometimes you don't like what you see. I'm very disappointed in myself because I became the lawyer to other people to destroy me. And every all advice I received and stuff, I was wrong. Like, and it was so weird because so many people tried to save me, but I always went with the person that were broken. Like I always was like, just help them, just help them. On Sunday, I was talking to this guy and girl. I was like, don't be mean to this guy, this other guy. I was like, don't be mean to him. Don't be like that. And that same guy that I was telling them not to be mean to, he started trying to disrespect me. Here it is. I'm advocating for you to be a good person. I'm not talking about the one I had a fight with. This is a whole nother dude. So I'm advocating for you. And in the same breath, you go against me. And this has happened to me tons of times. I have given men compliments, and I've watched them betray me right to my face. Hey, Miss Beautiful, Miss Natural. And thank you, Miss Moore, Miss Natural. I have watched them betray me. And the thing is, this is what makes me angry with me. I knew what they were doing, but I gave them the pass. I think I told you before, I'm going through like a wake up call. Like, it's difficult, but it's the truth. And I'm seeing people. I don't want you. Many men have told me they don't want me, but none of them want to leave me. I don't want you. I don't want to be with you, but I want to. Then you don't want me. You create a whole new family and you put them on Facebook and you add me so I can watch you build a family. You know how many men is on my Facebook? Child, I don't say a word. I'm like, I was with your husband. I watch a man that I was seeing. We had sex and he got married the next day. I said, ain't this is why I don't want to be married. You ain't tell me you had a wife. And you told me you were single. But if and listen, this is the thing. If you want to have a wife or stuff like that, why you add me on Facebook though? Don't you think I might see it? Like the levels of these men is crazy to me. And my whole thing is, let's let me get out your way. I just want to get out your way. You could cheat, you could be a whore, do what you want to do. Just leave me alone. Go find somebody else. And then, just like this one guy, he might be watching this because you know they low key be watching, maybe they just need to come in the chat room. I want to be with you. You know, I want to be your lover. In case he on here. Okay, so you want to be with me? You want a relationship with me, but you don't want nobody to know I exist. You don't want nobody to know I exist, but you want to be with me. Now, remind you, it is so bad when you lower your standards for someone else who tells you that they see you lower than them. Okay, let's try this again. You lower your standards to be with them, but they don't want to know about you because they feel like people want to accept them and stuff like that. So they want to they want to keep you away because they feel like if they family friends found out about, and that's fine. But don't ask me to be in your world if you can't accept everything about me. If a man can't celebrate you, not happy with you, he don't need to be with you. Especially if it's a man that's not even what you want. I have watched men that are not even attracted to this. I have watched men that I'm not attracted to, and they disrespect me. And I'm like, where's your energy coming from? I mean, you're not even fine. When it comes to 1 and 10, you're not even a 2. You're a -0. Ugly is, but yet your self-esteem is so high. What mirror do you look into every day? Well, I want to come over your house. And now I'm like, well, if you come to my house, I need like $300. And they be like, oh, I got that. Uh, I'm being sarcastic, and you willing to give me the money. And if a black man coming over to give you some money, honey, he ain't coming over just to eat. He want them. Child. Hey, Nova Mama. And it's so weird because I didn't sign up for this. I probably would have had a man years ago, but my rules. You too young for me. You too this, you too that. I had this certain way of thinking that obviously was dead wrong in tons of ways, but it's so weird to me. I don't get along with old men. I get along with young men, but not all of them. It's not set in stone, you know. But every time I really meet somebody I really like, it don't work. Then when I meet somebody they be really young, I say all the wrong things. I be like, "You really young." He don't want to hear that. So it's like when you deal with somebody young, you have to watch everything. Hey, Mama Ho, when you deal with somebody young, you have to monitor everything you say. When you deal with somebody older, like an older man, no shade. First of all, I'm older, and I'm definitely not the prettiest. I'm okay. But I'm looking at a man that's old as hell, wrinkled up, gray hair, limpy dick, and his standards is higher than mine. And I know I could pull a young guy, fine as hell, young, tight skin, great body, funny, make you laugh. And I'm sitting up here with pops who feel as though he's giving me an opportunity to be with him, but he don't want me either. And I'm like, I don't know. I used to believe if you help a man get on his feet, he'd be loyal forever. Nope. His thing is, if I could get this from you, then shit, I could get something better from her. That head, you trying to show him, I'm good. I can help you out. I put you on your feet, and he's gonna take the rewards. Now remind you, where is this part where I keep hearing, what do you bring to the table to the women? I'm like, where is these men at? Because I haven't met a man that brought nothing to the table. I'm the one bringing the table. I'm the one bringing the apartment. I'm the one bringing the food. I'm the one bringing the money. Tell me, what is he bringing? Period. He don't even bring condoms. So what is he bringing to me? Stress. Another woman after he fucking cheat on me and want to have unsafe sex. I'm like, I gave up the dream of being married because clearly I be meeting married men. I gave up the dream of sex because a lot of men want to have unprotected sex. Hey, Miss Goddess. So it's like everything I thought and everything it is two different things. And I'm always trying to protect the man while he's not trying to protect me. A man is supposed to provide and protect. I haven't met that man. I haven't. I talked to a friend of mine who is in a financial situation. Now we already know Raven don't got money, but like a dum dum, you know, if I got $5, I'll give you four, and I'll try to survive off of 4 quarters. Let's try this again. If I have $5, I will give you four, and I want you to survive off of 4 quarters. That's to let you know how stupid I am, knowing I need the whole five. And I've done this my whole life. Everything I wanted, I put to the side to make sure someone else was okay. In the meantime, I wasn't okay. I needed help. But I will put what I need to the side and suffer so you didn't have to suffer. And in the end, I'm constantly told, well, you didn't have to do that. I didn't ask you, but you did ask me. I don't remember that. Oh, you don't remember. And the reason why I did that is because of my past of being homeless on the street, not having sleeping on the floor, and I know what it's like. So when I see someone with familiar situations, I'm like, yo, I'm going to make sure you don't hit the ground like I did. And in return, you're thinking, well, this person helping me out. And they're like, well, damn, if I could get this from you, then I could get this from her. Hell, I'd even get it from him. You ain't thinking about the blessing that's been put on your plate. All you thinking about is who you could use next. So we using people, you know, I don't know. I'm just so disappointed in a lot of things. And I'm disappointed within myself because I had a friend of mine, people, when I used to watch my stepson, my father used to tell me, you ain't nothing but a babysitter. You ain't nothing. I was like, that's not true. That's my son. She was like, that's not your son. You ain't nothing. He was like, you're going to find out. And that's my father, my real father. And when your real father say mean things, you compare. What did you do to my mother? Because this woman is a whack job. And I'm trying to figure out. He was like, if you my child, you supposed to have two families. This is what my biological father telling me. You supposed to have two families if you my child. So you trying to tell me you cheated on my mother, which he did a lot of times. And I'm like, should you be sharing this information with me? Because you left me with this woman who's psycho. But he told me something about my stepson. Now, remind you, I had my stepson since he was this big, changing shitty diapers all week. He's taller than me now. And my ex came to me. I ain't gonna tell you everything about it because it's deeper than deep, and I don't want him to see certain things if he see this video. I've helped him. He's not around. And they told me, they said, my friends used to tell me, why are you home? It's Friday night and you got a baby. That's not even your baby. And you in the house. You taking care of baby from Friday and Saturday and Sunday so she could go hang out on the street. You taking care of baby. I said, this is my son. When you saw him, you saw me. And from here to here to here to here to here to here, I had him with me. Which means he could basically get away with murder, which he did. I didn't treat him like disciplinarian. I told him like, y'all know I believe in spirit, so I told him like the person he was. So if he wanted to curse, he cursed. He said he wanted to say, he said it. I didn't care. I wanted to hear what he had to say. Because I love children. I always feel like children got something to say. Let them say it. You may not like the delivery, but hear it out. So he would tell me what he wanted to say, and trust me, he lined the curse words up very well. And when he saw my friends say something he didn't like, he would say, can I say what I want to say? He would tell my friends to shut the fuck up, mind your fucking business. And he'd be like, yo, you shouldn't let him talk like that. He's a kid. I says, well, I told him he could say what he wanted. I always say like this. When children grow up, they go and curse. I curse. I want to meet you. And if I police you on your words, you're going to feel like you can't tell me. But if I come across as a friend, I can get more information from you. And I did. But anyway, to this day now, I don't really hear from him. And if he found out the big story, he gonna gag. If he found out the big story, but I'm not gonna share that either. Because there's another party involved. I'm not gonna, you know. But the one thing about it was my friends were right. It was like, you stupid. Because my reward was zero. My reward was zero. My reward was zero. So all them nights staying home, all them shitty diapers, Easter clothes, school clothes, all that stuff was played. And in the end, I was told that ain't your child by the owner. So once I got the baby up to a certain status they could take it themselves, now I'm not the parent. Now I'm not nothing. But I was everything when the baby couldn't walk and the baby needs shit it up and the baby need daycare, all this stuff. I was everything. But now the baby could walk, the baby could cook. I ain't nothing. So now everything my friends told me was right. Everything my father told me was right. That I wasn't nothing. And then the one who stood back and gave me the baby decided to pull it back, let me know I wasn't nothing. What do I leave me? I mean, you killed mine. So it's like, who looks stupid? Me. They tried to tell me. They tried to tell me, but I didn't believe them because I stuck with the underdog. Who looks stupid? Me. And the weird thing about it is when you grow up with abuse, you take it with you. You may not like it, but you take it with you and you navigate everything through it. You meet bad people, you navigate through it. You meet rotten people, you make it not so bad when it's really that bad. You're too good to put yourself in front. Right. Um, yeah, but you know what it is? Thank you. But you know what it's a wake up. Sometimes we don't wake up, even though sun could be sitting in our face. Excuse, if we don't want to see it, we won't. But like all things, there come a time where you wake up. And when you see it, it's gonna hurt, or it's gonna hurt really bad. But it's been there all the time. You just close your eyes to it. Raven, what do you want if you can have one wish? What would it be? I want to hit the lottery. I want to hit the lottery. I want to come on live, and I want to say to y'all, look. And I want to have a camera. I could take y'all around my backyard, and I want to sit on the porch, and I want to let y'all see everything. But at that time, I got the money, so I will have this type of camera. I could give y'all the, you know, I'm just tired of being poor. I want a nice car that don't smoke, that don't. But you know, I don't want a man. I used to, but I don't. I don't trust them, and I watch videos. I could be wrong, because I'm not. You know, I'm not always correct. I fall down more than most, which I do. I make mistakes more than most, which I do. And I have a lot of problems more than most than I do. Just like I'm in an apartment right now. When it rains, it come into my apartment. Most people like, I'm out of here. I stay right here. Y'all seen it. Y'all be like, Raven, why you still there? You know you should move. And I should. But you know what it is? I don't even care. And y'all know I should be going. I could find enough. I don't even care. When you become otherworld, that you be like, you know what? I'm so tired. And mentally I am. I really am tired. I don't even get mad no more. I don't even care. That's why when I had that fight with dude, when he spit on me and I went up and he hit the ground and I went on top of him and I picked up this thing, and when I was about to hit him with it, he was like this. He was on the ground and this guy was like, don't do it. He's like, if you do it, you're gonna end up going to jail. I had this piece, it had a slice here. If I would have hit him, it would have sliced his whole face up. And I picked it up and I went to go hit him and I got him down and they said, don't do it, don't do it. And I stopped. And I stopped. And I realized at that point that I'm not as angry as I was. Don't quote me because y'all know Raven is, but I'm not. Because I'm going to tell you something. Many times people have tried to stop me from fighting, and I'd be like, I'm going after you. I'm tired. I really am. I honestly am. That's why if you notice my blogging has changed, I'm tired. I really am. The betrayal. I watch people make videos about me, calling me all kinds of. But then when you needed me, when you was in my live, I watched the betrayal. The betrayal has been immaculate. I've watched people betray me so much. I'm just tired. People be trying to get me to attack. I'm like, you know what? Let me tell you. I don't even care. I'm tired. Exactly. Miss Natchu, mine is in prison. He threatened me. I told my friends. He said, "See, that's the thing about it, Miss Natchu. They do stuff to you, Miss Natchu, and blame you for what they do to you. That's what gets me. And then you have to say to yourself, I'm gonna get a gun and I'm gonna kill him. No, I better not do that. So now you fighting with, am I gonna sit in prison for manslaughter or is God ignoring him? That's the fight you have to go through. Am I gonna get? Because the thing about people, for some reason, they feel as though they're the only one that can do something. Like you just can't go purchase a gun and you can't get some gasoline and throw it on them and set them on. They act like they're the only ones that could do it. We have trauma. Honey, you don't want to meet us. You don't want to meet us. We've been through some stuff. Now, when we show up, now all of a sudden, oh, I don't know what's wrong with you. Ain't nobody did nothing to you. Never. You never do nothing to us. You never do nothing. But we constantly being stuff done to us. But not you. You constantly telling us you ain't did nothing. I don't know what's wrong with you. So it's just me. Oof. So I'm just making it up. I took my hair, put a part in it. I don't know if you ever see it. This light part right here is the blonde, my blonde hair. I took it in color. So the thing is, it's just amazing to me though. That's what gets me. And I don't trust me. I definitely don't trust this person. Because if a man is from hell, Raven can find him. If he's a murderer, schizophrenia, if he killed people, I can find him. I will go straight to him. Straight to him. When I meet men who are very rich, who are very successful, they feel as though you should be honored. And I'm not talking about all of them because it's not, everything I'm saying is not set in stone. Everybody's different, different personality. But the men I met from prison, from jail, murderers, killers, stalkers, they don't give a shit. And the reason why I went to them, because I was chasing my father. So when I saw them, I saw my father. Because my father is crazy. Like he just loves crime. My father loves crime. And he loves to fight. He loves to try to start trouble. He loves trying to pick a fight with people. He is the first man I saw that fight people and laugh. How do you have a fist fight with somebody and laugh? He loves it. So you know he had a problem with this, being who that was. So you could just imagine. I would watch him fight. He would laugh. I've never seen nobody crazy. It's funny. I got a crazy mother and a crazy father. That's probably why I'm all discombobulated. He would laugh. He would love fighting. He would love getting jumped. He went to karate school. He learned all this stuff, and he just went. He just went more. He went for war. He just loves starting trouble. He went to karate school to learn how to fight, to attack more people. When he couldn't have nobody to fight, he beat up my mother and he beat me up. He sliced my face. I still got the slice of my face from my father. He sliced my face. He don't. He's just, and women love him. And he loves women. And he dog them all. But the weird thing is, he got other kids. I saw his daughter. I met his daughter. I saw his other daughter on Steve Wilko's show. She wanted to find if it was her father. Steve Wilko on TV show did the DNA, and it was it. And I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, look at my father. He's on Steve Wilko's show. Uses government She's up there, real pretty girl. She's like, "Are you my father?" Now I know about one sister, but I ain't know about this sister. I'm like, well, damn. I ain't surprised though. I ain't surprised. I have a really nice looking family, so I'm not surprised. And if you got a hole, they going in it. They don't care. They really don't care. And more, yes, I'm about to start journaling again. I'm a big on manifesting. I just believe I have to put it out. You're right, Goddess and Miss Moore. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna share something with y'all about manifesting. Why I don't do it no more. This is why I don't. Not saying you don't have to do it. I don't do it. I would pray all the time that I come into money, but I was very specific about my prayer. I said I want to come into some money, but the money I want was a lot of money. It wasn't, chump change. And something came through at that time. And it took somebody that I said I didn't want them to take for some money. It took them anyway. So that I learned that when you pray for something, I hate to say this, but the devil hears it first. The devil hears your prayers first. So if you're a person who pray, the devil's sitting there listening. And guess what else he's doing? While you praying and you being pacific, the devil is doing this. He writing it down, honey. He writing it all. Hey, Jasper. He writing it down. And guess what happens? Out of nowhere, here comes everything. You're like, oh my God, I've been praying for this. And it's happening. It's manifested. Yeah, it's happening. But which God said it? And in your mind, you're like, oh, thank you, Jesus. And the devil's like, oh, not exactly. But you'll find it out later. See, I didn't know about that either. Because whenever something good was happening, I was like, oh my God, God is blessing me. Oh my God. And the devil's like, not exactly, sweetie, but you'll find out. Got a surprise. You like birthday surprises? Well, guess what? Today's your birthday. So I learned that. And remind you, I'm just learning that one. So it's like, I'm exhausted. I feel defeated. I'm tired. I really am. I tried to do everything. When I got into a fight with dude on Sunday, and this other guy out of nowhere came to make sure I was okay. All these men out of nowhere were coming around him. I don't know where these men came from. All these men out of nowhere wanted to see me. And they labeled me New York. They're like, you from New York, right? I'm like, no. Where you from? I said, right here. Where? Like, I'm gonna really give you my address. No. Child, when I tell you, I don't know. Yes, that was my grandfather just talked about him missing much. He trained martial arts and boxing. My mom was known for fighting 3 women at one time. Fast forward, my music. I'm here, but no fight. But you know what, God is? You get tired of fighting. Like I don't want to fight nobody. I really don't. I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to fist fight you. I just want to stay out your way. And if you don't like me, just let me know. And I promise you, you will never see me again. I'm gonna stay out your way. I'm gonna stay out. I'm gonna purposely make sure you never see me because I'm tired. I really am. And I've been praying a whole lot, but you already know how I am. I'm AC Doocy. Who is this? Oh, it's just weird. Raven, what inspires you to do music? Every song I've ever done, Rose. Rose, you're a girl, right? I'm not trying to misgender nobody. It's just some of these names, I don't know. Some girls have, some girls are behind boy names. I don't know. But Miss Goddess, I think it's Miss. What made me do music is the fact that I used to always want to do music. So I used to ask people to help me. Clearly, they didn't want to. I used to perform. I used to go around. I used to win a lot of shows performing on stage, and it was always a problem. This is the thing with me. When people always had a problem with the way I look, me being a dum dum, I didn't know why they didn't like me. I didn't know. I thought it was something I said, but it was always the way I looked. My looks have really hindered me. It's funny how other people see you as this and you see yourself as this. So it was always a problem. And this is before. It was always a problem with me. Now I'm here. I just decided to tell my story, and I tell it through music. I did the song. If you listen to the words, I explain everything. If you listen to the lyrics, it says everything. But a lot of times, unfortunately, in my case, people more looking for the sexualization of it than the message. So it is what it is. I probably would still be doing music, but I don't know. I'm just tired. I got my keyboards right over there, right there. But I got a lot of songs I want to sing about or rap out or whatever, but I just haven't done anything. If I was probably making some money, I'd probably be doing it, you know. If I could make some money, but everything is politics. Everything is politics, and y'all know my money isn't. Raven money is not long, honey. Child, Raven just child. If I had it like that, trust me, I'd be living like that. I would not be living like. But Raven money ain't that way. So in order to make money, you have to spend money. And if I ain't got to spend, I ain't gonna front. Some people could do it. I guess I could be a prostitute and save the money. Um, that's why I like my sage before I leave the house. But see, but what about? But this is the thing, God is when you hey Memphis. Let me tell you something about sage. What happens when you burn sage and sage make you feel sick? I've watched people burn sage and they get sick because sage is supposed to take away the negative energy. So what happens if you are the negative energy while you burning sage? I watch people burn sage and they got sick. They're supposed to keep all the enemies away, and you are the enemy. This happened a lot. It's happened a whole lot. Hey Memphis, you know Raven, you're right on it. Yeah, it's a well, Miss Moore, you know you my twin. You could think of things, and you know you always gonna be my twin sister, especially in my head. You know, and the weird thing about it is there's so many weird things about this world. That's why, Miss Moore, I know your relationship gonna be successful because the simple fact of the matter is that when you meet somebody that is what's that word they say? When you meet somebody that is, um, let me see if Miss Moore can go in my head to think of it. When you meet somebody that is, what's that word I'm thinking of? Aligned. When you meet somebody who's aligned up with you, it's perfect. Especially if they're on board with you. Now, I have a certain friend who's online with me, who's aligned with me, who's perfect for me, but he doesn't want me. And that's fine because mothers live. And River will find somebody else if I wanted somebody else. I just don't want them. Only because I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. And the men I meet now are young as, and when they're too young, what do you expect from them? He young, he just got here. He want to have sex with everybody. He want to, and then some of them are still childish and silly and stupid. Well, you sitting here, you can't even say nothing. You be like, oh my god, you get on my nerve, but you don't say nothing because you hurt my feelings, so you don't say. Then you got the older ones who just got old and still dumb as hell. I'm not chasing after no more men no more. I'm not. I'm still shocked the dude bringing HIV paper over, thinking he gonna say. I was like, you can bring HIV paper over. You could bring the doctor himself. I will not have unsafe sex with you. Remind you, he has a girlfriend and he keep telling me he don't, but he do. You got a full blown female girlfriend, but you trying to tell me you single. And this is my thing. If you want to cheat, cheat, because you're gonna do it anyway. But at least wrap your ding ding up. Especially if you got a girlfriend or boyfriend. Whatever case it may be. If you're gonna cheat, wrap your meat up. Because if you have an unsafe sex with other people, I mean the one that you're supposed to be committed to, y'all have unsafe sex. When you step outside of this shit that has sex with everybody else, wrap it up. They don't want to. They want to have unsafe sex with you. But you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever case it be. No. Mm-mm. Nah. I'm good. I really am. Because it doesn't make sense to me. And the fact of the matter is that they don't even care. They really don't. I sometimes I think by me being loyal, it's been my downfall. Have you ever noticed that when you don't say nothing, you're more happier instead of saying what you want to say? Like a lot of times, I'm glad I didn't give my opinion because I wasn't a part of what happened next. But it's weird. I need to get a job. Excuse me. I need to learn more confidence within myself. I need to learn. Excuse, I got the hiccups, y'all. I need to get a job. I need to get more confidence within myself. I need to not care as much as I have been. I need to stop. It's so weird. You can get a million compliments, a million. We'll say a million, of course. And one person could say something wrong, and all you heard was that one person. Why is that? Why is that? Why is it that a million people give you compliments, one person could say something bad, and all you heard is that one person? Why is that? Do anybody do that? Do anybody do that? Like there's one person say something to you, and it bothers you more than a million people could say something good. I had an argument with an old woman. She had a problem with me. Oh, God bless you, Miss Moore. This older woman tried to start a fight with me because I was in her way. She said, "Why don't you get out of my way?" I'm looking at her like, "Miss, it's not that deep." "What you mean?" I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, the devil is after me like 100 times over. I'm like, yo, this old woman, I'm looking at her and she looking at me, and I'm like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. This woman is old. So my hair was in the blonde braids. She's like, you sit up there with that wig on your head. Okay, ma'am, it's a wig. So she's like, well, you can't even wear your real hair. Where's this going? Where's this going, ma'am? So now you mad at me? Yeah, it was. I had the blonde braids. She had a hair in a ponytail. She had she had about she had about this much hair on my arm. She had about this much hair, and she was angry with me. She was angry with me, and this is when I learned, and I know it's gonna sound stupid again, about women being jealous of you. And it's weird how you are a woman, but you don't think that it applies to you when biologicals attack you. Like, you don't expect the biologicals to attack you. You expect the men to attack you, and you expect the ones like you to attack you. But you don't expect the biological because they're on a whole nother level than you. So you put them up here and you're here, but then they'll attack you because of your beauty. And you're like, but you are, this is my opinion. You're up here, I'm down here. So why would you be? But see, they don't be knowing. But in my mind, I'm like, why though? Then I had to have another aha moment. I started watching reality shows of black women attacking black women for no reason, stupid reasons. And I'm like, so I'm really in this game. So now I'm going to be attacked as a woman. You're going to be attacked by other women. And I'm like, women going to be jealous to you because they think you're pretty. See, the thing about it is, when you're not on that, you don't think about that. Like, you got bills, you trying to make it. So your whole mindset ain't even on no looks or no beauty. They know I have women talk about my body. Oh my God, you got a nice body. You got nice curves. You got a pretty face. Why you don't ever wear makeup? You don't need makeup. And I'm sitting here like this. You don't analyze me like that. Your lashes are long. I got on shades. How you see my lashes? I'm like, y'all be really looking. And I'm like, wake up, Raven. Because for some reason, I have nothing against women. I have nothing against nobody, but I have nothing against women. I love women. So I'm shocked when they come for me. And it's not all women, of course. It's not all men. It's not. But I'm always shocked. But I learned that women are threatened by other women's beauty. Even though you could be a woman that don't feel like you're pretty, another woman can see you as pretty. And she's threatened. And she goes off on you for no reason. Then there's women that don't like you because they think you're young. I've had women tell me, you pretty and stuff like that now, but wait till you get old. I'm like, bitch, I'm already old. I don't say nothing because I just look at them. I'm like, where's that coming from? And why you felt the need that you had to tell me that? And who are you? I don't even know you. I don't even know you, ma'am. Why are you coming at me? But I've learned this because I watch how they treat the young girls. I watch older women try to run young girls off the damn road. I'm like, you got a car and you want to run this girl over because she's pretty? Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? When a woman's youth is fading and her beauty is fading, she starts attacking younger women. What the hell is that about? In case y'all didn't know. When an older woman starts getting old, she sees a younger woman, she attacks the young woman for being young and beautiful. But you was once a young woman. Why would you do this to her? I told this one girl, so let me tell you something. Don't pay that old bitch no mind. You young and pretty, and she's upset with you because of that. She's like, I don't know why women. I was like, but why though? I don't know why you girls wearing lashes. Y'all look stupid. So you felt the need to put that energy out there. If she want to wear lashes, why can't you say, that's her, let her do her, I'ma do me? Why do you got to put that energy out to attack her? Why is it if a man finds a woman, he falls in love with her, and he celebrates his woman, why do y'all attack him for being in love with one woman? Not 100 women, but one. So he finds one woman. So the younger men attack a man for being in love with one woman. But why though? It makes no sense. Happiness is something that other people get angry for you having it. At peace with yourself, people get angry with you for not being upset. It's crazy. I've heard so many things about me. It's amazing. I'm stuck up. I'm conceited. I think everybody should kiss my butt. When I walk in the room, I think about. I'm like, really? Is that what I do? Now I call myself sneaking in and sneaking out, but you telling me I'm stuck up and all this stuff like that. But in the same energy, if I act like a fool, oh, what's wrong with you? I don't know. I don't know what you heard. Maybe you misheard me. Oh, now I misheard you. Because now I'm about to get in that ass. But now I'm sudden it's a situation. It's crazy. But it makes no sense. It makes no sense. We don't celebrate people. We destroy people. I'm not everybody, Corey. But why though? Why? I could tell a million women 1,000 times. And I think some women get uncomfortable because they're not used to it. I tell women all the time, "You are so beautiful. Oh my God, this and that. You should make sure you use so much your face. You should be a model." And I guess they be like, "Well, damn." They look at me funny. They're like, "Why are you giving me?" And the first thing they thinking, "Oh, you trying to get with me?" I have women tell me, "I'm not a lesbian." I just said you were pretty. I didn't say I want you. I said your outfit was cute. I didn't say you had a nice body that I wanted to get on top of it. It's just a compliment. That's it. I thought women, but then again, people think, but it's weird. I get it. I have women come up to me, tell me, if you be with me, I promise you I take care of you. Don't really know what's up. And it's weird, but I get it. People want to get out of pain and they want you to help them do it. I found my vapors, but it's weird. But I compare, because y'all know I like women, I like men. But my attraction, sexual, is men. But I think women are beautiful. So obviously, I look, I look at women. I don't look at women sexually though, but I do look at women. I think women are beautiful. I'm always going to see women because they are. So I'm always looking at women. This is a struggle I have within myself. I think women are beautiful. I know I said before, but anyway. But I'm always afraid if I cross that line. I don't even know if I should finish because I think if I cross that line, I can stay with a woman because I know how to be faithful. But quiet as it's cut. I heard that women are bigger whores than men. They just do it better than men. Like I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay home. I ain't gonna mess with either one of y'all because I didn't know. Because where I was brought up, women don't cheat, women don't do this, women don't do that. And then I hear from other women saying, "Yeah, Raven, women do what men do. They're just better at it." I don't need to hear that, but I heard it a lot of times from biological women. So why you think you getting it out, you not. So why you thinking it could be better on the other side, you not. Because women are women and every woman is different. Men are men and every man is different. But I've heard a lot of bad things about both that scared me to stand out for myself, which is weird. But I think my reaction with women has always been, actually with both. I think when you're a two-spirit person, your actions with them both are really different and you monitor it differently. That's why two. She said true. They are. Two-spirit women are beautiful inside and out. Some of them. And when I say this, I mean some of them, everybody. Some of the men, some of the women. Because we all know we got some really messed up people in this world. We got some really messed up people. But we also have to keep in mind that there are good people out here too. There's some really good people out here. We can't always focus on the negative when we got so many good people out here doing good things. You know. So I try to make sure I watch how I move with that. But my only problem is, has always been, which I'm noticing that I was watching this thing about this other woman. She was saying that a lot of a lot of younger men are dating older women. And I mean, it's starting to really grow. A lot of young men are dating older women. Women's already been doing that. I don't know, but I think also always been a problem because I said the wrong thing, or maybe I'm just not. I don't know. Because the one thing about it is, this is the thing you also have to think about. If you had an abusive parent, when you do meet somebody you fall in love with, you may say abusive things that you think is funny. That's not that bad to you, but to that person who's never heard that type of energy, it's bad. Now they may not say nothing, but reality is that you're hurting their feelings. So lately, I've been putting on makeup. Well, we'll say steps. I put some lash stuff on. I bought me some lashes. I started wearing lashes. Well, I'll be honest. I wore lashes for 3 days. Then I cut it out. I want to get to the lashes, but for some reason, that glue in my eyes ain't cutting it. Once upon a time, I could put lashes on with no problem. Now, I ain't good at it. Whether it's because I had a stroke, whether it's because I may be going crazy, I don't know. Maybe I already went crazy. I don't do well with the lashes no more. Before, I never remember me putting lashes on where I'm this bad. I mean, I'm bad. That underneath my eyes be drenched with water from the glue going to my eyes. I heard a woman went blind by wearing. I love lashes. And then you ask yourself, if you glamorize yourself up, men are gonna come. Excuse me. What do you do when they show up? Push them away like I normally do. I don't know. I just I love Sierra and Russell. I hate to say, I know I said it before. I like Sierra and Russell relationship because they got that bond, and that's what I wanted. I wanted someone I could bond with, whether it's a female or a male. I want to be able to bond with them. I want the bond. That's it. The real bond. I don't want him. I don't want to meet the liar. I don't want to meet the whore. I don't want to meet the girl who can't get over issues because homeboy's still hitting her off. I don't want to deal with that. I also want to deal with dudes who get married, have a wife, and still calling me up, trying to come see me. I don't want to deal with anybody. I wish Russ didn't have deal with Future. But you know what it is, Memphis? Jealousy. Jealous. It's not just that. Before, if y'all think about it, Sierra was with Bow Wow. She was with 50 Cent. She was with quite a few people before she found Russell. Instead of saying they want to shoot her down, and remind you, the people shooting her down are men, straight men. A straight man has a problem with another man being with a woman. Y'all need to let that sink in. A straight man have a problem with another man being with a woman. Now tell me how gay is that? That's gay as only time a man should have a problem with a woman being with a man is because she want that man. Because he want that man. That man, say what it is. You want to be with Russell Wilson. You, as a man, tell him, Sierra, I want your man. I'm straight, but I want you. No, you ain't straight. You in love with Russell. Say what it is. You want to get in Russell. You want to get in Sierra's bed. You want to push her out the bed and be hope and dress her with a lace front and be with Russell. Because it is no way a straight man is so concerned about another man dating a woman unless you want that man. So you attacking Sierra, you pissed off with her, you upset with her. How as a straight man, I can see if you was a female and you mad at Sierra because you want to Russell, I get it. But as a straight man, you mad at Sierra for having a man. You can have a bunch of babies with a bunch of female, but you in love with a man. Stand in your truth. The rainbow flag is go purchase you one. Stop sitting up there going in the men's bathroom, go in the girls' bathroom. Get some hormone pills, transition. Get you a wig. Get a mask for Sierra and get in Russell's bed. You want to be Sierra. Say that. Stop attacking him. And it kills me. But see the sad part about it? Anytime somebody in a relationship they attack Beyonce so much, she don't even come out no more. You don't even see her. You don't even see it. When you constantly being attacked, you be like, you know what? The hell with y'all. Rihanna finally have a boyfriend. ASAP rap, ASAP Rocky. She went public on his relationship. They went after him. All of a sudden, they trying to lock him up. They want. This how this world is. They don't want nobody to be happy. Nicki Minaj's husband. Well, he had a rap sheet. They went after her. They go people. The only way for me, I feel like, if you get in a relationship, don't let nobody know. People don't be happy for you. They don't. And it's not everybody. Like I said before, it's not sense. It's not every. Some people could care less your relationship. Some people are happy in a relationship because what you were doing, you were inspiring them to try to find that there are good people out there. But then you got the ones that are so pissed off with you for being in a relationship and they attack you. What Raven? I have done the glue ones. I also do the magnet one as well. Maybe. You know what, Miss Moore? I tried the magnet one. I don't know whether because my head is too big. I don't know, but it didn't stick. I got the this guy bought me the magnet one. It didn't work. I wiped it on my eyes. I put it there, child. Thing from on the floor. I'm gonna get there because this young girl, she had them on. I was like, Miss, could you? She's like, so she took me to get some lashes. I went and put them on, girl. I don't know. I like them because I think they're therapeutic for me, trying to come back to the old Raven, the one before everybody got to destroy. So I'm trying to become undestroyed to go back to the old me. And it's been a process. And I like her. Now I wish I could keep them on, but I'm the kind of person that wear lashes. Excuse me, that do this. I'm constantly. This is the same thing with makeup. When I know I got makeup on, I'm constantly doing it. I don't know why, but I do. I do some of the. I'm trying. My thing is, I'm not the kind of person who wear makeup. Now, when I put it on, it looks nice. I don't wear foundation only because it's too hot. But I like makeup, but I just don't usually wear it. I'm trying to cheat because once upon a time I would do it up. I thought it was, Now I ain't doing nothing. I'm trying to change. Um, People don't even like weddings. No, they sure don't. Katie. But you know what, Katie? People are still getting married though. I just don't think people are happy for the people. When people get married, they go like, "Which one of y'all gonna mess it up?" That's what they say. I think there is something to be said about a girl who has so much going for her to pick up a criminal as her boyfriend. But see, the thing about it, Memphis, a criminal, um, um, different people that's been in crime. Hey, DJ, right? Don't define them. I met some guys from prison and jail that I feel like should have never been in there. I felt like they were beautiful. In fact, I got quite a few that were very beautiful people. Like you would never know. So just because they've been in jail, don't define them as a person. And like I said before, I could be wrong, but I've been friends with quite a few, and most guys right about now know I've changed because of what my mother did and what happened. So I'm not mentally all there, but I'm there, but not all the way there. I'm still dealing with a lot. And I know I don't trust me because I always pick a man from hell. And see, you could be a man that been in jail that's changed. If you change shit, I'm with it. You could be a man that never been in jail that's a good dude. I'm good. I dealt with men who are impotent. People don't even work. You just turned 30 and your dick is limp as the damn ramen noodle soup. But how can we navigate it? But then we have issues because you don't want to do nothing other way. You can't separate reality. Your P-Bug don't work, sir. Your P-Bug has left the building. So now you want to be faithful to you. What are we going to do? Look at each other? Because you can't go down to you because it's limp as hell. Anyway, I think it's called diabetics. Never again. Monster definitely. Me too, pretty. I meet them from hell too. But you know what, natural? The problem is that we give people access to our heart. We should have never gave. When a man tells me something now, I'm listening. I think a lot of times, and you can tell me different. I hate to say it, but my opinion, me, we deal with men off of looks because he is fine as hell. His body is great, and he's straight from hell. But he's so goddamn fine. You're so distracted and he grab you all up, he throw you against that wall, put that tongue and put that peep up against your body. You feel that smell what the rockets cooking, and he got you all twisted all up, and you singing child, mothers live, and he's straight from hell. He's Lucifer's baby boy, child. But when he gets you in that bed, oh my God, you like Maury. I need a pregnancy test. Girls don't want to admit that. You know what he doing? He put that pee bug against you. You feel that rock against your body. You like, oh my goodness, I'm just a virgin. He's like, oh, I'm just a virgin. He's like, oh, okay. Is this me on the night? Absolutely. Sure. He lift your big ass up, throw you on that bed. His face is in places you wouldn't even go on him. Child. Oh, then we get out. He finished, and you roll over. Look, he sit at the bed. You look at his body. You like, oh my god, look at this man's body. Mm, mm, mm. All the muscles in his back, and you think to yourself, this man ain't, and I done let this man get up in my body, oh, and it was good. He done did the work on you. Now you be like, call me when you get home. Call me when you get home, mister. Child. Then you meet the nice guy, child. He couldn't fuck if you had a gun to his head. Child. Yes, muscles. Yes. Oh my God. And they be fine. Oh, fine. Honey, he's sticking his tongue in places. You be like, oh. You know, you know when you with somebody good in the bed and you start thinking while they doing stuff to you, you be like, wait a minute now. This is different. And you like, oh my God, I can't even tell my friends because they're gonna want some of this, child. Mm, 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 mm. And he just nasty. Oh, child, he gets you. And it's weird because a lot of times you can't keep them. You can't keep them. You can't, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know. But oof, Miss Moore said one night, oh pretty, you always sending here. I told you not here. You have to send it to my cash app, but I appreciate it anyway. You know I ain't never gonna get it. But that's how they do though. Some women like that and never leave. Yeah, cause you know what it is, Memphis. A lot of men are bad in the bed. A lot of men are bad in the bed. I mean, really bad. I mean, for real bad. And they black. A lot of black men are bad in the bed. They get you in the bed, take off all your clothes, and they act like they picked up a puzzle, and they don't know what to do. And they looking at you, scratching it, and you like, oh my God, here we go. And it's a lot of men. A lot of men have sex as if they're masturbating, just really fast. That's not sex. That's ridiculous. You like, yo, slow it down. He don't know the difference between having sex and masturbating. Most men have sex like they're masturbating. That's why they go so fast. Because they don't know how to have sex. They know how to masturbate. And they bring the masturbation to the bed. And that's not what sex is. Sex is when you take your time, you go in the body and out the body. You go in the body and out the body. And you take your time. When was your last child? I ain't had none. But right now, Katie, I've been a bitch. So, um, thank you, pretty. It's okay. I've been a real bitch, Katie. So it's okay. I really don't want to be bothered right now, only because I'm be honest with you. The last time I was with somebody, I don't want to make it dark, but the last time I was with somebody, it became a situation where I said stop and they refused. And that's what happened. When somebody we tell somebody to stop and they refuse, at that point, it's not sex. And at that point, Katie, I had to decide whether I was going to go to jail or just leave. And I just left. And that was it. Criminals know how to have sex. Exactly. But see, even if you know what it is, Miss Natural, some of them have sex, but some men are nasty. And when I say that, I mean some of them are just really nasty. I mean, and when I say that, I mean they're just really, really good because they just really, really horny, and they just want to do everything. And I mean they be good in the bed, but a lot of 9 out of 10, I hate to say that, they don't make good relationships. They just make good sex partner. Now, if I could find a man that was good in the bed, nice looking, and had a job, child, that would be great. But not a nice, a lot of men that are good in the bed, they're not good enough to put in it. Like I said, it's not set, not all of them, it's not every man. But a lot of them, a lot of men know how to sex. They're just really bad. Really bad. Doesn't believe you, it's rape. Exactly, Nachi. That's exactly what he did. And I had a choice whether I wanted to kill him or not. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. They probably done everything with everybody. Man. No, but see, a lot of times, Memphis, but you're probably right. I'm not going to say no. But a lot of times, Memphis, sometimes people know what they like, and what they like, they do it to you. And like I said, but it's not every man, it's not everybody. I know I keep saying it, but some people trying to make it bunched in. I always want to express that everybody is different. Every person on this live is a different person. Everybody does everything differently. We all don't do everything the same. Now, me myself, I'm good in the bed. Like I'm really good. I just decided I ain't doing nothing. I used to be great. I just have been knocking down my doors. I won't do nothing, and I'm not going to. And I don't do nothing on purpose because I don't want to. I refuse. I got men now calling me up. Why you act like I'm good? I'm good at it. I think with me, I have a hustler's mentality. Like I know how to get you going. I could get you, but I just don't. I choose not to, and that's why with me, when I have sex, I know when somebody's bad in the bed, and a lot of men are bad in the bed. And a person who's good in the bed, like I know how to turn them in out. And when I get somebody bad in the bed, we know. We know within 5 seconds. We're like, oh my god, oh my god. If you're a man and you're bad in the bed, my opinion, you better start with that tongue. You better put that tongue everywhere. Cause honey, you about to get canceled. Well, I don't want to put my tongue in everywhere. Then clearly, honey, I met guys with pee bugs like this. And I met guys with pee bugs like this. And guys like this were great in the bed. Guys like this, some, like I said, not all. Guys like this couldn't get hard, lip, bottoms, want to be tops, ask you to help them. So you're supposed to go on their body and help them. Child, I've had a lot of men like this that had problems. But I guess with the man with this big, you don't have to. It's not hard to get the blood up because there's not much there. Let me stop. But no shade, and I'm not trying to be shame people. Men, grown men, you 6'5", 6'6", and your pee bug is this big and you black. It's not your fault that your pee bug is this big. But what you could do is your tongue game. It's called Plan B. If you can't get it this way, then you better get it this way. Raven, you are in my prayers. Nothing but positive blessings, abundance. You are my closest. All right, Mama. Thank you, Miss Moore. God bless you. And it's time for breakfast. All right. Well, I better get ready to go to bed too, y'all. I don't want to keep y'all up. Something kicked. I was supposed to be on here 11 something, but something happened, so I ended up getting on here later. That's enough of story. But I appreciate it, Miss Moore. You have a blessed night and fix some bacon and eggs and grits. You know what? I would like to have some bacon, eggs, and grits. That sounds good. So, what is the nastiest man you've been with, and what did he do? The nastiest man I've been with, the nastiest. It's been quite a few nasty ones. I it's been quite a few nasty ones. But the nastiest one I've been with, he's blocked. But he did everything. Yeah, he do everything, everything. He's the only one. Real nice looking guy, but he's blocked. He's a real dipstick. But I could give you more men that are bad in the bed versus men that are good. I would say out of 100% of men, I said 100%, but out of 100%, I won't say 100%, but I would say out of the men I've been with, I would say that about like 20% were good in the bed. 20 were good in the bed. 80%, no, bad. 20% good, 80% bad. Men are bad in the bed. I'm sorry, they are. It's a lot of men that are bad in the bed. A lot. And if you don't know anybody, you're like, oh my God. Mm-mm. A lot of men are really bad in the bed. They really are. They are fine as hell, great bodies. And let's not talk about the ones that when you touch his people, you, I've had men that when I touch their thing, they just come right there. So it's just, and they were black. You just touch it and they come. Big old thing, he comes real quick. Put your hand on it, he comes. I'm like, how you gonna be in a relationship with somebody if you come that quick? That's a lot of men like that. It's a lot of men like that. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. A lot of men, if you touch their people, they just come. You ain't got to worry about it going in your body. You ain't got to worry about nothing. They just, if you touch it, it's gone. How do you work through that? I don't know. What does it mean when they ask you to pee on them? But see, Miss Natural, they just nasty. You know that's disgusting. That's disgusting. What they doing is living out a fantasy. You already know that's a fantasy. You're part of a fantasy. So when they want you to pee on them, it's time to hit them pockets. You already know. Gotta hit the pockets. Ain't nothing wrong with hitting the pockets. The most disgustingest thing a man had asked me to do, which I thought was disgusting, he told me to ball my fists up and go inside of his body. He was like, could you do that for me? Take your fist and go in his body. And you know me, if I did it, which I did, I felt his organs and everything. I was like, this is disgusting. He's like, oh, it feels good, Raven. This is disgusting. I'm not doing this again. This is disgusting, in my opinion. If you like it, I ain't gonna say I love it. That's your business. Because I don't love it. I don't love it. I'm sticking a fist. For me, I'm trying to figure out how do you even get this part in your life where you knew you could stick a whole fist inside your. At one point, did you decide to stick a fist up your? Like I don't know. And there are people that like that kind of stuff, and I'm not knocking it. It's just not for me. It makes me nauseous. But if you like it, hey, go for it. Yeah. Well, be honest with you, Katie. A lot of times when people, I hate to say this, with men that are bottoms, honey, they're the cleanest things you want to meet. They're clean, real clean. Like you could take your hand and go around. It's like it's not funny. It's like going around sandpaper. It is nothing. And when I tell you, it's like this. It's nothing there. Like it's nothing. See, you're thinking of a regular person with a hole like this. Like the hole is like this. So you like, oh God, I could feel something. And then nothing's there. It's like air. Nothing's there. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing's there. Like walls. Because you're supposed to have walls. When you squeak, nothing. It is nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing's there. Nothing. Zero. You could take your feet and put in it, put your sneakers on, and it come out clean. Nothing's there. Because you're supposed to be like, oh, nothing there. It is nothing there. How, in my opinion, do you fart and don't just shoot a whole missile out your butt? I don't know. It's not my problem. That's what you into. I'm not, you like it. I ain't gonna say I love it, but it has nothing to do with me. So when you gotta go to the bathroom and you gotta make it upstairs to do number two, how do you hold it? How it just don't fall out? Because there's nothing to hold it. You can't squeeze no cheeks. Oh, let me say this. Maybe they can. I don't know. But I'm always trying to figure out if there's nothing there. I don't know. I don't want to overspeak, but I don't know. How do you fart and not shit on yourself? I don't know. I'm always trying to figure it out. No, that's not true. I'm not always trying to figure it out. 'Cause I don't care. But I just can't figure it out. I don't really think about it. Can you imagine eating some food and you get the runs? Child. I guess that's why they bought the depend diapers, because, honey, child. I'm always figuring out at one point in your life, and they can stick this, it's nothing there. It's literally no walls. Y'all hear that saying called, "Oh, girl, I ain't got no walls"? That's really is still a real thing. They have no walls. So when you wipe your butt and you feel that wall, that's not there. It's not there. It's disgusting. And then, and it's weird because they're really sensitive. You be like, well, what did you? They're like this. You're like, oh my God, don't say nothing. Just, I don't know. It's weird, but hey, listen. I'm not knocking anything you went to. If you like it, do you? That's all that matters. And if somebody likes it with you, do you? Y'all do each other. Because quiet as it's kept, there are some pee bugs out there that are really big. If you don't believe me, go on my Twitter. And there's a man up there. There's a man up there with a penis that's this big, this long, and this big. So for that person that ain't got no walls, that would be great for him. For me, nah, can't do it. Hey, Cotton, it's like Grand Canyon. No, exactly, Philip. And it's real though. What people do to their bodies sometimes. And I know I'm not one to talk, but I understand you want the pleasure from sex, but you do have to keep in mind There are organs back there, organs that you need, kidneys, your bladder. You need these organs. So when you pounding, you hitting all these organs in your body. I'm just saying, you ain't got to listen to me. But you do know one thing. We all are heading to death. You're going to get old. And you don't want your organs to start sliding out through your booty hole because it no longer can sit there no more because it's um, fractured. And when you're felt. When your faith is not your faith, when your health, when your health is failing you, is when you're gonna find out how many friends you got. You have to be careful. I understand this feels good, but it is your body. And baby, health conditions, health conditions are real. People who are sick, dialysis, on cancer, trust me, they don't want that mess. But their health, when your health is failing you, you have to be careful. You have to be careful because your organs are back there. And I be watching guys be like, oof, when they do like, let me tell you something. When a person does like this, oof, they just hit an organ. Let's try this again. When a person does like this, doing sex, oof, they hit one of your organs. Either it was your bladder or your liver. Hey, Lee, be free. The P bug is an organ. Someone y'all hear a person go, oof, that's an organ they hit. Like the organ is here and they go, oof. That's your body telling you, you fucking up. But hey, all you do is go back in and get some more lube and lube yourself up. Child, you can make it slippery so it can slide past it. But reality, you hitting that organ. Your body already letting you know you hitting stuff. So when it comes time to pee, or when it comes time to caca, and it ain't coming out, but then again, this medicine, you know, I guess constipated. I don't know. Because everybody ain't running up at me. And I'm just tired though. I'm just tired. I really am. So, um, but anyway, I just wanted to come up on line to let y'all know about the fist fight that I had on Sunday. I hit him, knocked him out, hit the ground. Cops came, they locked him up, and there it is. And all I kept thinking is, June is my birthday. I'm fighting on my birthday month. I told myself, which has never really happened. I said when I leave high school, I'm never having a fight again. And when I tell you I'm eating them words, I'd have ate them words 100 times. I'd have ate them 100 times. I gotta find a job where I'm drinking Pepsi, some wine, Coke 45, and Mad Dog 2020, and water. But I'm going to get ready to go, y'all. Raven about to go lay down. I was asleep earlier, and I had weird. weird dreams. I had this dream I wrapped my hair up and my hair was flat. Now you know it's bad when you dream about you having flat hair. But I took the wig off only because I took the wig off because it was hurt my head. Like that lace front be like really messing with my head. So I took the wig off and I was like, let me weave my hair. So I did. And I like this color because it looked more natural. And I don't know. It is what it is. Once upon a time, I would do my hair. I didn't want nobody to know it was a weave. Now I don't care. Just to let you know much I don't care. I don't. Anyway, hit the thumbs up, everybody. Y'all have a blessed day. Protect your spirit. Watch everybody around you. If you're single and you meet somebody, listen to what they tell you. If they say you got a nice body, they want sex. If they tell you, ask you where you live, be mindful. If they say they're discreet, they mean they cheating on somebody else. Listen to the words. It may not be what you want to hear, but it will be the truth. Love you all, and thank you for spending time with me. I'm gonna go lay down and I guess watch People in Love on YouTube. I love YouTube, so I'll be watching People in Love, child. Everybody in love. Everybody get married. I heard there's a cooking show. I don't really want to watch no cooking show. I'll be watching the Big Hair Don't Care videos. And most men like my hair like this. Actually, women too. They're like, oh my God, you got like hair. Yes, bitch. Unless not the woman, she's like, yes, this hair. I like this hair only because I don't have to comb it. This is what you do. What? Nothing I said. You were beat, looking good, happy, bride, still white. The confused panel. Talking about. Oh, okay. It's funny. I forgot. I got so many videos on YouTube. People be hitting me up telling me stuff. I'm like, and let's be clear, my views have changed tremendously from the old videos versus now. But like everybody, we grow. We learn and we grow. So we do. We all change, we all grow. Just because we thought one way last month, don't mean we're gonna think another way next month. Miss Moore went to go fix her something to eat. I mean, her husband something to eat. And all I kept thinking about is bacon, eggs, and grits. Y'all know I'm greedy. And she said, I was like, oh my God, I want some bacon, eggs, and grits. I want some bacon, eggs, and grits. I'm hungry. And I didn't even think about that till now. Some bacon, eggs, and grits with some coffee and a biscuit. Oof. I wish I had a man to come and take me out. No, no, I don't, because I ain't getting in no car. He ain't taking me and leave me. I'm good. I'll make my own food. I don't have to worry about anybody putting no spit in it. I love chicken. For oof, I love chicken too. Kitty, I'm greedy. Girl, we can have chicken, pizza, sausages. We can have Popeye. I love to eat. I actually bought some chicken and stuff, but I'm a little impressed with my hair. I'm experimenting. I'm doing the side part. Usually I do the spin them. I love chicken. I made some spaghetti with mushrooms and olives. It tastes so good. But what I When I leave y'all, I need y'all to pray for me. Hi, Crazy. I need y'all to pray for me to find a job, a good job, a job that pays. Pray for me to pay for me. Pray for me to find a job where I could travel and I could take pictures. Excuse me, and I could report it. Hey, Giselle, what's up, Mama? Hey, Mister Do It Like It. Y'all all coming on here, and I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave, y'all. I'm sorry, I don't know if the notification came up, but Raven about to go to sleep, y'all. I'm tired. I thank you for coming. I love you all until my dying days. I'm gonna I bought a pizza. Y'all ever seen the little dollar store pizzas, them square ones? I live by those. So I bought me some pizza, and I probably don't eat it though. I probably just go to bed because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm mentally tired and I'm physically tired. So oh, oh. So I'm both tired. But American Express. Uh, what is that? American Express. You mean food? That's American Express got food? I don't know. I'll get some rest. Thank you. Be safe. Thank you, Keisha. I'm trying, Mama. All right, I love you guys and girls. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm gonna go now. Thank you for coming on here. Hit the thumbs up. Love you. We'll talk again. Y'all know I'm a hot mess. I'm always getting some mess. My journey in my life is about to change. I'm about to change my life, y'all. I'm gonna start wearing makeup. I'm gonna start wearing lashes. I'm gonna change. I need you to pray for me because y'all know I'm wishy washy. I started out to change and ended up staying right where I was at. Good night, y'all. Love you all. Thank you.